Okay, so we've all chatted with an AI, right? But what if that AI could do more than just talk? What if it could take what you're asking for and actually do it? Well, that's the massive leap we're talking about today. The jump from an AI that converses to an AI that takes action. Welcome to the incredible world of AI agents. And this is the question at the heart of it all. We know an AI can write a report for you, but can it then turn around and email that report to your team and then schedule a follow-up meeting in everyone's calendar? That's the difference we're looking at, the gap between talking about a task and actually getting it done. And trust me, this is where things get really exciting. All right, let's dive right in. To really get a handle on where all this is going, we first need to draw a clear line in the sand between the AI we're all used to and these powerful new agents that are changing the game. This slide just lays it out so perfectly. On one side, you've got your standard AI, like a chatbot. Its main job is to create content. It's fantastic for brainstorming or pulling up information. But then you look at the other side, the AI agent. This is a total game changer because it's not just about creating, it's about doing. It's operational. It's about giving the AI a toolbox and the smarts to actually use those tools to complete goals. So what we're really talking about here, the key word, is autonomy. An AI agent has a brain, that powerful language model that can reason and plan things out, but, and this is crucial, it also has hands. It's given access to a whole set of tools to execute that plan and see a complex project through from beginning to end, all on its own. So how does this actually work, What's going on under the hood? What gives an agent these incredible new abilities? Let's break it down and look at its two core components, its brain and its toolkit. At the very heart of every agent is its brain, a large language model, or LLM. Think of this as the command center, the strategist. It's the part that does all the thinking. It takes your goal, no matter how complicated, and it breaks it down into a logical step-by-step plan. It's the brains behind the entire operation. But, a brain on its own can't really do anything in the real world, can it? It needs a body. It needs hands and senses. That's where the tools come in. Tools are what allow the agent to interact with the world, to browse the internet, to write code, to access your files. They're the bridge connecting the agent's intelligence to real-world action. And this is where you really start to see the agent's power. I mean, look at this. It can be equipped with a whole arsenal of tools. It can run code to analyze data, read through documents that you provide to understand context, connect to other apps and services through APIs, and even go out and search the web for the latest info. The possibilities here are just staggering. Okay, so that's the theory. Let's make it concrete with a practical example. How do this brain and these tools actually come together to accomplish a real-world task? Let's imagine an agent we'll call Data Scout. Now, say you've got this big spreadsheet full of sales data. With a normal chatbot, you could ask, hey, what are the key trends in this data? And it would tell you. But with an agent like Data Scout, you can say, analyze the sales data and create a slide deck visualizing the key trends. You see the difference? It's the shift from asking for information to asking for a finished product. So you just give it the goal, and it takes it from there. The agent's brain figures out the best tool is the code interpreter. Then it writes and runs the Python code all by itself. The code generates a chart, and boom, the agent presents you with the chart and a summary. It thinks, it plans, it codes, it delivers. It's not just a conversational partner. It's an active member of your team. Now, a single agent is already incredible. But what happens when a task is just too complex for one agent to handle on its own? Well, the next giant leap is here, creating teams of specialized agents that can collaborate, delegate, and work together. And this is where it gets really, really fun. The source material gives us this fantastic example of a multi-agent system. Let's call them the joke writing crew. Their one and only mission? To write a killer joke about AI engineering. Let's see how they pull it off. It's a classic divide and conquer approach, just like a human team. You've got your researcher agent. It's the analytical one, digging through data, figuring out what makes AI engineers tick. What's funny right now? Then you have the writer agent, the creative genius who takes all that raw research and spins it into comedy gold. And what's so cool is how it mirrors a real human workflow. There's a clear goal, the researcher does its job, and then there's a handoff. It passes its detailed report to the writer, who then takes over and crafts the final joke. The result is a polished, collaborative output that's way better than what a single agent could probably do on its own. So why does all of this matter? What's the big picture? Well, This evolution from simple conversation to autonomous action, it isn't just some minor tech update. It represents a fundamental shift in how we are all going to interact with technology. The author of our source material, Micheal Lanham, just nails it in his preface. He says, AI agents are here, poised to transform how we interact with technology, how we work, and ultimately how we live. I mean, that's a huge statement. But when you see what this technology can do, you realize it's becoming more true every single day. So what's the bottom line here? It's simple, really. AI agents act, while chatbots talk. Agents use real tools to achieve goals. And when you put them in teams, they can tackle incredibly complex problems. We're moving from just generating content to true autonomous problem solving. So I'll leave you with this to think about. If you could build your own dream team of specialized AI agents, what would you ask them to do? What huge, complex, maybe even world-changing problem would you set them loose on? The future is here, and it's ready to get to work. What are we going to build with it?